The WCA will soon have to make a massive decision that will impact the future of competitive speedcubing forever. Will sliding in official solves be allowed and regarded as a fair way to restart the timer? You see, the issue with this decision is that it actually has already been made. Many people in the community believe that sliding was only recently discovered and made popular by Yiheng's increasingly absurd 2x2 world records. However, the knowledge of a method to start the timer to gain an absurd amount of time, known as sliding, has been around for years in the community. In fact, many speedcubers had already tried sliding in official WSA competitions before Yiheng was even born. However, as soon as this was noticed, these solves using sliding were immediately banned and DNF'd. So clearly the WCA has already taken a stance on the sliding question and deems for it to be going against WCA regulations and thereby an unfair way to start the timer. Yet, now that for a number of world record 2x2 averages sliding has been used, the WCA appears to turn a blind eye to it. And this is where the whole controversy around Yiheng's world records lies. Why does the world record holder get special sliding privilege treatment and every other top 2x2 solvers, or any other solver for that matter, does not? You see, just last weekend, Hassan Kanani, brother of legendary 2x2 solver Zain Kanani and himself a former Square One world record holder, saw himself get a PR average of 0.94. This allowed as one of the solves was DNF'd because of alleged sliding, impeding him from becoming the 4th ever cuber to pass the sub-1 barrier for 2x2. Frustration is growing in the community as to this clear difference in treatment between Yiheng and everyone else. Many delegates and top cubers have already contacted and complained to the WCA's various committees, but the WCA appears to have completely disregarded these complaints and even possible solutions regarding the sliding issue. Currently, if sliding is deemed to be against WCA regulations, there exists a few ways to prevent it and regulate it. One solution would be to, just like speed stacking, film every solve for every competitor at competitions in order to check retroactively whether sliding did in fact take place, as it can be very hard for even a trained judge to notice live. However, this solution would require even more investments by organizers, as cameras would be required to film the whole competition. Plus, videos of Yiheng's records exist where sliding is evident, and yet nothing was done about it. Another option was offered by Yiheng Wang, a top 2x2 solver from Canada, as he showed putting tape over the stack mat to mechanically prevent people from sliding. However, the more likely option is that the WCA will force the use of 4-pad on Gen 5 timers, meaning that cubers will have to start with their thumb in position at a different contact point, making it impossible to slide because of these 2 extra contact points. This would still require a large investment from the WCA, as every cubing community around the world will need to be fully equipped with Gen 5 timers in order to actually organize competitions. Some even suggested fully switching to connected cubes for short events, but this again would be a massive investment and would also completely eliminate the art of pickup, which is a key skill component of these short events. Still, it appears that the WCA is far from making such a decision, and this attitude of brushing off the issue of sliding is not appreciated by a large part of the cubing community, notably top speedcubers that feel they are competing on uneven ground with Yiheng. Could top short event speedcubers all unite in an effort to show their discontent to the WCA? Possibly, but it very much appears as though the WCA and the people in charge have little to no interest in fixing and addressing the critical problem that is sliding for the development of a competitive cubing scene.